Welcome back everybody, this is Grace, and we're going to be doing the new Grenwog quest. If at all possible. Overgrowth? I think that was last year. Frenzy, I think that was last year. Yeah, Wooden Behemoth, that was last year. Let's see if we can solve this problem off camera. Okay, I can't seem to find the issue, so I'm gonna try relogging, see if that does it. Okay, and we're back. Let's see. So the thing is, I'm confused because it's like... Okay. So relogging did it, but the menu was still there. Like, it still said Grenwog's Day. Grenwog Day. Who knows what that bug was, but we're past it. Grenwog Day, Hans refuses to worry about your absence and tells the story of how you saved him when a bizarre curse rolled into Babylon. Let's see. Oh my gosh, my favorite shop. Hold on. Before we get into it, I will not be munching along the whole video, but I want you guys to get one good crunch in. I'm eating a rice cake. It was delicious, if you're curious. They're at it again with the rumors. It's been better since Frostvale, but I just don't think people realize who they're doubting. True. Anyways, let's be fair to them, Hans. A lot of people who joined the war against Pestilence got a second helping of what drove us all to the east. Fighting so close to the old home and losing friends again. I know, and I don't want to be inconsiderate. It just feels like people giving up on people who never gave up on us. Lore accurate. We're not giving up. We've got people searching, but unless survivors found some kind of shelter even the Dragon Lords can't find, it's been a much longer time than anyone could survive out there. That's the thing. Am I the only one who remembers that Grey Cithris has time powers? What? Dun dun dun. Hold on, I gotta turn on the sound effects for this. Yeah, they're on. Oh, zap sound effect. Can you guys hear that? I'm gonna risk turning on desktop audio. Let's put it down. -15. Surely that won't ruin the recording. Hans, hello? You're zoning out. It was a cold day, and a damp morning. A day so cloudy that you could swear it wanted to get it over with. It'd be a dreary midnight. One last reminder of winter chill, like being stood up on Snugglefest. Funny enough, it snowed today where I am. Or within like 50 miles of where I am. I drove through it. Anyways. Alright, now you're just being weird. That cold clinging to a body, somehow sore from work it hadn't done yet. It was my first daily reminder that a curse rolled into town, one that only I could see. The second was that statue. This is, interesting. Some kind of smuggled import, the Guardian said. Shady Lot tried to get it around town and sell it at Crovesport. Must have been part of some delicate operation, because when they got caught, they ditched it rather than risk breaking it. Smugglers didn't put up a fight. Here in town, though, a whole bunch of people suddenly did. Going after Valencia of all people. A deal gone cold is like a date that never shows up. Hans would know. But these people weren't even letting it get cold. They showed up fast and wanted answers fast. Answers or trouble. Well, they got trouble. Hold on, I gotta turn off sound effects before you guys get blasted. Speedrun, yeah. Okay. Bandit. Level 150. 1500 HP. Interesting. Wind element? Who knows if that's true, but... Anyways, so I'm running a super... Is that wind or... Oh, this isn't my wind armor. Where's my wind armor? Alright, there we go. I'm running a super basic setup. Just running a bunch of random ass weapons, bows, and defensive armors. Mostly Lunaneko, but I've also got bulk and I actually don't know if I have the base. Ooh, I don't know if I have a dark armor. No, I have. I don't have a water armor. Surely that won't come back to bite me. Anyways, I meant to change my subrace to, or my affinity to Luna, but it's still on Soul. Anyways, not really a big deal. What we're going to be doing is just going to be using Poison Arrow Vial and basic attacking everything down. I really wanted to try with the new, new dexterity. Well, new. Let's see, Neko's Grace, and I want the burn. I don't really want the bleed, because bleed is unreliable without potence. I mean, burn is too, but bleed is like... bleed is even more unreliable compared to... I can't even make this FD, whatever, no big deal. I think my dark armor is dark shield. Yep, there we go. I think Fireheart is going to be the quickest for him. Actually, let's try Storm Shadow. No, Fireheart will be better. Yeah, should be good. Also, what legendary crystal day is it? Rock Essence. Okay, good to know. But yeah, I'll speed this part up. Should be pretty chill. Just basic attacking. I want to see how fast or slow it feels with the new changes. Okay, we're so back, and at risk of blasting you guys' ears and ruining the recording, I'll turn the sound effects back on. The Chosen got there first, and got the negotiations over with before the tough types ended up a salamander kibble, which would have made our dangerous tame look even more suspicious. But even though the trouble part was out of the way, the answers part took too long. I don't know how it went down. Whether the Chosen had to charm or intimidate the information out of her. Geez, what was that about? Just yelling out scam accusations and swinging weapons is a bit crazy. No idea. I haven't had any unhappy customers for a while. I'll go check in with the Guardians. Good idea. This stinks of big distraction to me, so I'll go take a look around and see if they were covering for anyone. I swear this post-Snugglefest crowd gets weirder by the year. Either way, it was long enough for the statue's curse to find me. Perhaps it would have been better if things had taken a salamandery turn and the Chosen had just found the statue first. Because the moment I locked eyes on it for too long, I was trapped in its time curse. And no matter what I did, I found myself back here, taunted by that early Grenwog decoration. Is this going to be a Groundhog Day joke? A lot of build-up for a Groundhog Day joke, but oh, yep, okay. I'm not against it. Let's hear them out. Same day played out, up and again and again. I'd wake up, have my coffee, haul in the steel for that huge work order, and open the inn. Oh wait, hold on, sound effects. Maybe? Music? No sound effects on this. No banging sound. Hans? I made sure to only leave you a small order during my vacation. Okay, carry on. I'll look for the note I left you. Come noon, I was tired of hauling, but have a midday coffee to get over my soreness and hammer out chainmail all afternoon. Chainmail repairs, right? Please tell me I wrote that down. By night, I was totally exhausted, but I had a date with Arya, so I had a bath and another coffee to refresh myself. Don't do that. Get some sleep, everybody. Don't take coffee past, like, 4 p.m. And then I went to pick her up. Okay, I'm getting the time mixed up. I remember you had a date on Snugglefest the day after my vacation. So you were going out the next day, too? But that statue's curse was cruel. It forced me to relive the same Snugglefest day with one changed detail. Arya didn't show up to our date, and when I went to find out why, she was cold. Oh, hi there, Hans. Here to see me off before your night walk again? That's very sweet of you. I'd asked to come along, but I'm going straight home today. I'm wiped. Me after evening out on the club with the fellas. Allegedly. See you tomorrow. Naval Fan Club. These guys again. 15k HP. Listen, I'm not one of those people who complains about monsters having too much HP, but 15k, you might think that that's a little high. Earth's definitely going to be better here, so let's get Ashland Piercer, Burn Mode Light, Earth Damage. Oh, turn that music off. And then I want Light Burn, I want Earth Burn, and we're going to use Poison Arrow Vial. What this does is if you're wielding a bow or a crossbow, Um, oh, I don't want the bleed. Actually, zero end, I do want the bleed. If you're wielding a bow or a crossbow, it's kind of like a weapon mastery emblem. When you attack, it inflicts poison. If they're already poisoned, which they are now, you instead deal like 20% more damage, give or take. So look, yeah, the chocolates amplify the damage your arrows deal to your already poisoned foe. So we should be able to build up a burn here. Maybe some bleed, maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, they cleanse the bleed pretty easy. Actually, someone once told me that pack monsters get 2 rolls to cleanse the bleed, but I don't think that's true. Almost positive it's not true. If it is true, that's crazy. But pretty sure it's not. Anyways, this fight shouldn't be too long, actually. Yeah, this damage setup, nothing like Luna Neko, dude. Look at that burn power, 11. Oh, this is gonna be crazy, actually, 13. Oh, well, it's not that crazy, actually. I guess the passive Neko didn't proc, or the weapon or the Neko didn't proc, one of the two. Alright. Yeah, let's see. Monster attack steal 1.2, yep. So I have them both on. Just hanging out, killing this guy. Again, like, I'm not really trying to cook anything crazy with this setup. I just want to see how easy or hard it is to run with super basic 100 procs. And these aren't all super basic, like Dreadstalker. Like, you wouldn't use this normally, but I'm just using it because why not? Fireheart, kind of like a Bloodblade. Autumn's Longing. This does a bunch of stuff. I'm not here to use it. That's just my basic wind weapon that I wanted to have because it looks pretty. Same with Dreadstalker, honestly. I just wanted to see the art. But we might not even pull it out, apparently. Oh, this is going to do light damage now, isn't it? Yeah, so big bug on this weapon. Every time you unequip it, it resets to the base form, even though it says it's in Earthburn. So let's see if we can get it back to actually doing Earthburn. Yeah, okay, there we go. But yeah, so don't unequip the weapon ever. I'm kidding, but mildly annoying bug, but nothing crazy if you're aware of it. But yeah, 15k. Didn't take too long at all. Nothing crazy. Oh, 1.6 milli. Gah, I'm sorry you had to get dragged into that, Hans. I'm trying to run an investigation with Valencia, but half that club protests whenever we go looking for clues. Then the other half protests when I try to help Nimrod find the suspects that hid her all around town. Then all of them protest when I go out on my own. I feel like I'm just dragging trouble into all your night walks. It's okay. I'll settle for having some coffee on my own instead. Take care. And that was the day I was stuck in. Stare down my nemesis, coffee, work too hard, coffee, get stood up and mobbed, coffee. Eventually, keel over and start over. I'm seriously worried about how often you're saying coffee. It started driving me insane. I considered that if the day was always starting over, I could do anything without consequences. I could say the meanest things to Arya over her standing me up. Oh, hi there, Hans. So, anyways, we'll talk about Groundhog Day and my opinions later. We'll finish the quest first. Sorry, fellas. Oh, hi there, Hans. Stopping by before your walk again? How was your day? Hi. Okay, that's a good joke. I like that. That's a good one. Okay, nice one. After a few loops, I got bolder, just hitting on her like some random in-patron. Hi there, Hans. Visiting every night now, huh? Hi, Arya. You're looking lovely tonight. Aw, thank you. Really appreciate your company. I've been up late running inventory with a lot of small shipments lately, and it gets really dull. I'm ready to turn in now, though, so see you around. I kept trying crazier and crazier things, hoping something would finally give. And something did. Oh, more bandits. You, unhinged sleepless freak. You've been hiding in hay bales covered in dung so the animals wouldn't smell us for a week. And every time there's a chance to escape, you're standing there. It was meant to be for a few hours, top. Now I'm starving, I'll stink for years. I don't even care about some rich coot's stolen magic statue anymore. I'll take jail time if it means I can break you. Bandits. I think I'm starting to think the joke here is that it wasn't like it wasn't frozen time, like he's just tripping balls. Okay, let's pay a bunch of SP to do a wind burn, why not? Because I don't have the Neko form in this, so my SP upkeep should be a lot lower. Oh, also the poison arrow vial is like where is it? Like 14 SP, yeah, so it's next to nothing. Burning winds, nice. Get a little wind burn going. But I think the joke is gonna be that time was passing normally, and Hans just been going there every night, bothering Arya. Which is very Hans core. I'm a big Hans hater. Bro is in Yolger's shop, and he does nothing. Actually, isn't he the one you click for the shop button? Am I tripping? No, he's behind the desk. Yolger's my favorite shop as well, and I didn't even remember that. But he, like, what does he provide? The Cicero quest? He's less than worthless. Let's be real. Nobody would miss Hans. Okay, I think I got 1 or 2 more turns of this burn stacking before I run out. Intense surge of power. Yeah, should be good here. I can't tell how much that did. Because the poison, you know how like when you have multiple dots, only one of them pops up? I don't have the battle log open because I'm playing relaxed. But can't tell how much the burn's actually doing. Although it seems to be doing like, what, a couple hundred? Let's see. 1853, all the way down to, 1291. It's like probably 500, 600. Give or take. If 50 is coming from the poison or so. I'm not paying that much attention, to be honest. It could easily be either way, but yeah, bulk doesn't actually give damage reduction or damage bonus even if you lose HP. Like, that's the theoretical passive it has, but it doesn't seem to work from my testing. Which is funny because it's like a 20-year-old item. Okay, back to the quest. Thank goodness I got here in time. Impressive work, Hans. You sniffed out the smugglers and got a confession out of them. Now that's some serious insight. No wonder you were always walking around here. Let's get these fools to the Guardians. What kind of information did you get out of them before they got violent? Oh, sorry? Kinda dazed. Date night's gone wrong. Haven't had my coffee yet. Something about a stolen. Oh, the blasted statue. Now everything makes sense. The Grenwog statue people have been talking about? I've heard people talking about building the festival around it. But haven't gone to go see it with all the awkward troublemakers. You're definitely onto something. It's like they've been trying to draw attention and make opening for these guys to bolt and grab the statue again. A really stupid plan, but if their friends build... College students in America, for anyone who's not here, love to do this. Like whenever their school has a celebration, it's like all over. Like whenever schools have celebrations, they have like statues or sculptures or whatever. Like some fraternity will just book it like straight through, grab the statue and keep running, and then like put it in the back of a pickup truck. It's really cringe. Like I don't know what the deal is, but a little bit of American culture tidbit for you guys. No, it's a statue. Come with me. There it was, my tormentor. I'd had it. I don't know how, but I finally knew the statue was to blame for everything. And thanks to having the Chosen around, I finally had the courage to confront it. That is a statue everyone's been talking about? Thank goodness no one has gotten hurt. That thing is dangerous. Hans, step back. I'll go get Valencia and we... Rah! Then my whole world ground to a halt. I'd finally been brave enough to stand up to my tormentor. But all I seemed to be getting in for my trouble was a growing tremor. An ominous rumbling, like the quaking of a cup of coffee having a clearance sale inside your... I'm not reading that. Frenzied Guardian. This is a boss from the Egg Yolk quest. Actually, funny enough, the quest where you get this shield, Shard of the Covenant. Let me show it to you guys. Yeah, that's the quest where you get this shield. I'm pretty sure. If I remember my stuff right, which I always do. I'm kidding. But yeah, we'll just attack this guy with the poison arrow vial. I think this guy's damage infinitely ramps, if I remember correctly. He's got a low damage cap. Is 2 my highest hit count? Let's see. Making its attacks slow and fiery? Oh, okay. My baby egg made him do fire damage. My fault, gang. Water attacks? Hold on. Let's, I hope I don't get one banged by this. Let's just drink a potion or something. Who needs a potion? Guardian spiky hand. The heat rays set you ablaze. What the hell? Oh, lucky break. Get owned, idiot. Interesting. Will he just attack with fire forever now? Let's see. I'm curious. Spiky hands leave you bleeding. Oh, that's what it is. This guy's lucky strikes ramp up with the battle's duration. I don't know if they ramp infinitely or not, but they say that they ramp. I could actually look into that. I could ask somebody who might know. And he gives himself celerity, but he reduces his strength somehow. Did I reduce his strength? I'm not paying attention. This guy's not a problem. Of all the monsters in the closet, this guy's not one to be worried about. Foe's laser eyes. Honestly, it's kind of sick. I won't even lie. Also, the fact that I just clipped him with fire one time and now he's beating my ass with it. I'm kind of here for that boss design. It's also possible he always attacks with fire and I'm just misreading the pop-ups, which would be funny in hindsight, but yeah, we should be good here. I'll spend some SP to get the burn. Burn should kill him a lot faster, well, a good amount faster at least. Burning wins, yeah. Let's see. Oh, he's got celerity too. That might actually kill him faster than it kills me because the dot will do a lot of damage to him. And his basic attack doesn't do that much. This could kill me? Question mark? How much does a fire do? If all those lucky striked, he might have got me, but yeah. My advice for this, don't hit him with fire. Use an earth mist if you're struggling. Drink a potion. Nothing too crazy, probably. I might investigate this boss, though. Seems to have some fun mechanics. Okay. Alright, wrecking it works too. I figured Valencia might want to study it instead. Points for unexpected assertiveness, Hans, but if you're getting the itch for adventure again, we need to talk about timing. And especially about communication. Speaking of, are you alright? Timing. Oh, we did it. Chosen? I'm free. I'm so relieved I could just finally enjoy that coffee. As soon as I stop spinning. Oh, I'm not the one spinning. Everything else, and over I go. And that's how the Chosen freed me from a time-warping monster that forced me to relive the same Snugglefest. When I finally woke up again, you were back from your day trip, and life was normal again. Okay, you were really brave, but I have to stop you there, Hans. I didn't take a day trip. I hadn't taken a vacation in ages, so I was gone for weeks. I came back right before Grenwog. Wait, what? But the date night was... I left on Snugglefest. Gives me bad memories, so I started my vacation before all the lovey-dovey hullabaloo got to me. So you were waiting for a date with Arya every night afterwards. And that huge work order? You were supposed to fix up a batch of 11 mail shirts, not make new ones. You know how long that takes. I'm surprised you didn't get sick working so hard. Oh, I thought those were 7s. Also, I just checked our coffee supplies. You went through a week's worth. That doesn't sound so bad, at least. You went through what our customers drink in a week. Okay, that's good. Combined, Hans, you're like a son to me. You don't need to wreck yourself trying to impress me or Arya. Clearly, you need a long vacation. Hans doesn't need anything but the sweet release of death. All my Hans haters, give me a like and comment about how much you hate Hans. And I'm putting a lock on the coffee. Okay, that's cruel, Yolger. Gotta let him have his vices. Is my damn window a little too low? No? I just changed the recording into a tiny bit. I enjoyed that quest. That was quite fun. Let's see the portal painting. Should have just been a statue. Oh no, it's Hans looking back. Awesome. Oh! Petrifying Cursed Gaze, Windswept Cursed Gaze. Dare I say Petrify and Windswept spells? Let's see. An ominous curse, turning your gaze into an overwhelming presence that will try to petrify foes, but if they're windswept, it will unleash nightmarish earth damage. This is kind of fun! Okay, let's look at the animation. Maybe it looks better in client. Okay. MP only. Reasonable. Same thing but for petrified and wind damage. Okay. I can dig it. Let's oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm token broke right now, but it is what it is. Luckily I have enough gold. I've been a little lazy on the gold farming, and by a little I mean extremely. Is that a level 150 adventure item? Windswept is an adventure item, while petrifying is a guardian item. Interesting. Not really too significant, but we'll swing these up to the top of the inventory. But yeah, I enjoyed that quest a lot. I think that was quite a funny quest, quite enjoyable. It had 1 or 2 mildly challenging fights. I think they could probably triple the boss's damage and call it a day for making it challenging, but not everything has to be challenging all the time. Oh, Blood of the Shattering Deep. What the? How is this related to the Grenwog? Uncovered by burgeoning alliances of an army lurking in the far west, this ancient weapon grows much heavier when activating its power. An edge that can petrify foes. Interesting. So I guess they just dumped lore? I guess technically this isn't the current time because Hans is like, oh, the Chosen is fine, stop worrying about it. So I guess having a lore accurate weapon makes sense. Kinda? I don't know how I feel about this shade of green. Perhaps it looks different in the client. I don't love the shade of green, I'll keep it real with you. Let me figure out a weapon to vault. Hold on. Let's Dreamweaver's. It ends in flame. Mega Psycho Saber, Lore Keeper's Oath. This weapon sucks ass. Pumpkin Caster Staff. Good grief. I'm telling you, look at my vault, dude. 110 weapons and I've got 170 in my inventory. Like it has to stop. Something's gonna break. It might be my head. It might be my monitor. If I can't buy another damn weapon again, we'll have to see. No one will know. But something's gotta change. More slots, please. Fix the loading times on shops, please. Anyways, I'm just talking to kill time so that I can show off these items and see what they do. Reopen shop button. Awesome. Grenwog Festival. Does it take us to the right one? It does. Perfect. Perfect. Let's test out these items on the Combat Practice Trainer and see what they do, and then I will see if there's accurate in-game information that I can share with you guys. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me switch to a Leopard Luna Neko. Alright. Clickbox is a little small, but an ancient aura in your weapon, causing your strikes to always connect and attempt to petrify your foe. Auto hit petrify attempt. 200 SP. And 40% weapon damage. Jesus Christ. Oh, that looks kind of good. I like that. Okay, so he's petrified. Now, I don't have enough MP. Oh, jeepers, creepers. Hold on, fellas. Give me a minute here. Okay, we're back. So, let's petrify him. And use a completely unboosted Petrifying Cursed Gaze. I honestly just want to see how it looks. Wind resistance. Ah, I used the wrong one. So he's petrified, so his wind resistance is up, but I used the earth spell by accident. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, no different animation. Does seem to do a lot of damage. An amount of damage for sure. Do I have a normal spell I can compare with? No, not right now. But that's fine. It's hard. It's really hard to like see. Let's do it one more time for the boys. Seems to be a good amount of damage. We'll have to see. And now that we've shown the items, I will get the actual numbers and tell you about how strong these are, or at least how much damage they're supposed to do. Okay, so I looked it up. The weapon pays, like it says, about half its damage in 200 SP to have a 100% chance to try to petrify the foe. And that saves at a 50% save. Of course, strength versus endurance. Probably. Yeah. And the spells deal normal damage, but trigger to deal 20% more damage if the foe is petrified or windswept. That being said, when they're petrifying and windswept, they do about half damage to inflict the status in the first place. Again, they inflict it every time you cast. So I love to get some reliable stun sources. Like none of these are based off of element resistance, at least according to the information I got. Which is awesome. But it is seasonal, so a little less awesome. But still really cool. Some cool stun items, which I think will come in handy in a lot of situations. I'm already looking at Bun Banneret and being like, yeah, this guy's about to get cooked. Cooked by these items. I like this melee weapon on my warrior. It's like Twin Maul, but not bugged. But cooler, but different. Anyways, cool items. Very enjoyable quest, and I'd highly recommend playing through the release yourself and playing through Grenwog. I really like the of all the mini games. Oh, wait a minute. Of all the mini games, can you not access? Hold on. Dino eggs, maybe? I don't know how to access the egg collector minigame. Okay, that seems to be a bug. But, okay, Dino eggs should be... That's when they released the Tyrannosaurus Rex or whatever. Or Turkeysaurus Rex. So I don't know how you're supposed to get to the egg collector minigame. Evidently, Grenwog is bugged on the release for the second year in a row. What a surprise. But aside from that, quest very fun, items very cool. And there's also the Eclipse items, which are absolutely gorgeous. Let it be said, absolutely gorgeous. Connection to game server failed. Alright, pal. Alright. Quit acting up. We're not going to be here all day, are we? No. Which are gorgeous. So they can bleed the foe or blind the foe. The bleed is pretty strong. The blind is a little strong, but not that strong because it's split over, I think, 4 turns. But I mean, it's you know, it's okay bleed and okay blind. Nothing crazy, but I mean, the blind is like not really okay, but you know, it is what it is. But look at these weapons, man. Like, look at these things. They arted their heart outs on this one. Their hearts out. Like, look at this, dude. Oh man, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And also, there's a painting now for this LTS, which there wasn't before, which is actually quite pretty. I like that. I mean, it's simple, but you know, nice looking painting. But overall, again, I'll just summarize one more time. Very enjoyable quest. Very cool item rewards for some stunning utility, and some very beautiful items in the Eclipse shop. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Go get yourself a snack, don't drink coffee too late, take good care of yourself, and spread some peace and love. Bye bye.